Okay. Hello. Is anyone there? I'm just gonna wait for you guys to show up. Okay, if you can hear me, can someone comment and say hi or yes or something? Hey, ladies. Okay, listen, he was not backing. I promise he was not backing before. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, so I'm gonna go, let me just tell these people I'm live. Now there's a crying baby. Can you all hear that? Hi, Patrice. Hey, Dana. Hey, Prestigious Peace. Okay. Share. Okay, so I just told everyone that I'm live. Okay, so this is my first live, y'all, and on YouTube. Actually, no, I've been live on YouTube on my other channel. I've been live on that channel once before, but yeah, this is my first time live on this channel. Okay, and ladies, listen, you finally caught a live. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell by the title of this live, we're gonna talk about eliminating financial desperation. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because I feel like he was so quiet. I feel like this is not talked about in the community. And see, when I'm recording, I can delete this out when I edit, but I can't do that now. Okay. He's barking because my husband is outside doing something in the yard. But anyway, ladies, I hope you're ready for this topic, and I feel like it's super duper important. And of course, okay. Oh, I thought, oh, this is so weird. Okay. So anyway, back to the topic. I just wanted to talk about this because I feel it's important, and I feel like, in the level of community, everyone tells you, go out there, find a guy with money, get him to pay your bills, blah blah blah, go freestyling. They tell us to do this all the time, but no one is talking about our financial situation, because I feel like a lot of women come into this community because of financial situations, and they feel like, finding a guy with money is going to solve all your problems, your financial problems. But if we are honest with ourselves, that is not the case. And y'all hold on. Should I cancel this live? Hey, Desiree. Yeah, should I cancel this live and try again? Because this is so distracting. Okay. I don't see any Desiree says no. Y'all okay with that? Okay. Keep going. Okay, because I really want him to stop. This is so annoying. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I was talking about, but the thing about the whole community is I feel like a lot of the women are not listening to Shira because Shira tells us that you should start your own business, create your own wealth and stuff. But I just feel like all of that is just it just goes over people's head. Nobody's listening. I just feel like nobody's listening, and well, I was following all the advice and everything like that. If you all saw in was that my first video? I can't remember. But on my first video on this channel, I talked about, why I don't recommend freestyling, especially for women who are hypergamous and marriage minded. And freestyling costs money. Like literally everything costs money. In order for you to get the guy, the high quality man, it is going to cost you some money. And if you come in this movement with a bad financial situation, you are in for a huge disappointment. I'm telling you all. But nobody's talking about it. All the people who have these level up groups and everything on Facebook, some of them have huge followings, and a lot of them, they have money, they have multiple streams of income, but they're not telling us, they're not telling you that you need to create multiple streams of income. And if you're if you think your way to financial freedom is through a man, oh my God, you are setting up yourself for failure and so much struggle and so much disappointment. Because I'm telling you all, these guys are not they're not reliable. You cannot rely on these men. Okay. Hi. Yes, it really does. Clubs cost money. Some events needs entrance fee, etc. Yes, it really does. It really does. No one is listening because she rambles too much. Oh Lord. Some peanut butter in the mouth will do the trick. It's not my dog. It's the neighbor's dog. So they can see us. He can see us, but my husband is doing stuff in the garden, and he's barking at him. So yeah, our dogs don't make, and that's a young dog. That's like a puppy. So someone says they're not listening. Yeah, I feel they're not listening because no one wants to sit through, and I understand nobody wants to sit through a 3 hour long video because sometimes I get on the live, and then when I get on Shira Lives, and then I see that it's been like an hour gone already. I'm like, oh, I just catch the replay, or not watch at all. So yeah. So let's talk about this whole sugaring and level up community, because it and I'm not gonna lie, I am grateful for actually finding the level up community. I'm grateful for Shira coining the level up community. I'm grateful I found Shira, because we wouldn't be here. Like I literally wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys, right? So I am grateful. I'm not gonna say that I'm ungrateful, because I feel like there are a lot of women in our community that are super duper ungrateful. They are bashing Shira, even though their lives are way better now that they met her. Now that they know who she is, and they've been listening to her, their life have improved. Even though your life isn't where you want it to be, at least there is an improvement, and you should be grateful for that. Like, don't be out there bashing her and talking about her husband doesn't earn a lot of money. She never lied to anyone. She already told us that her husband is middle class. So I don't know what the problem is. And the thing about Shira is Shira has her own thing going on. Shira is not just sitting at home waiting for James' money. Shira has 2 YouTube channels. Actually, no, I think she has 3 YouTube channels. I'm not subscribed to the beauty channel, but I'm subscribed to her other channel. So she has 3 channels. She gets money from those channels. She gets money from all her other business ventures. Shira has been putting in the work for years and building her audience. So she has been working. She's not like she wasn't there sitting there getting money and filing her nails or anything like that. She has been working, and I feel like this is the this is where women are not connecting. Like, this is not a connection that women are not making. You know what I mean? So and another thing I noticed too is, like, a lot of women, they come into the movement and it's like a race. It's like they are rushing to get to the top, like rushing to level up, rushing to get the wealthy guy, rushing. Just they are. It's like a race. And I'm like, sweetie, take your time because before you even know what level up was, you was with a Dusty for like 10 years. Like, why weren't you in a rush to get out of that situation? Like, I don't understand. Let me drink some water, y'all. Oh, I should drink more water. I'm not being messy, genuinely curious. Is James the SH? What's an SH? Can you? And she is saving all to protect their kids. She will even give the company to her kids once they are teenagers. Exactly. Yeah, Shira. No. Oh no, no, he's not because she doesn't seem like she wants to get married. She seems very happy where she is. For someone else, he would be. But I don't think he is because an SH because let's use our code words. I can't be because I was like, what are you talking about? Because this is YouTube, yeah. So let's use our codes SH, SDs, whatever. Okay, so an SH is someone that you're not in a long term commitment with. It's like it should usually end by 5 years, but and you don't have kids with your SH. So I'm just saying. Okay, so that's not a starter. That's her husband. Okay. Um, I think the race comes with aging. We feel like we are running out of time somehow because most men like young women. Yeah, most men like young women, but what is the real reason why most men like young women? Because Beyonce is in her late 30s. Kim Kardashian is like what, almost 40. A lot of these guys who are saying that they like young women, a lot of them would give anything to be with those women. And because they look good. I don't think like aging has a lot to do with if you're desirable. If you stay looking good, you are gonna be desirable no matter what. The reason why they like younger women is because a lot of these guys are mediocre AF, and they cannot impress a woman who is older, who has a shit together, who has multiple streams of income, and they just have that like their one little job. Like they can't you know impress someone like that. By the way, all the ladies who are watching, please like the video. That is going to help me out a lot. Okay? So Ashley's laughing. Yes, yeah, we have to talk in codes here. You can always be younger than a man. Just go for much older men. Exactly. That is so true. Like, stop worrying about your age, ladies, because I'm going to be 41 in a couple months. And I'm not worried about that shit. Oh, I'm seeing the likes coming in. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for liking. And oh, by the way, ladies, tomorrow on my Patreon, um, I'm going to go live instead of doing the Zoom because I haven't figured, well, for now, I'll let you ladies know what I can do, but I haven't figured out a way to record a Zoom. I haven't, so I'm sorry. So if I don't do the Zoom, I'll just do like a live video and y'all can just comment on the chat, okay? All right. So true, my ex would talk badly about older women, but I would constantly catch him commenting on single older moms. Pics. I was just trying. I was just young and naive who didn't really have standards. Okay. Yeah, and the thing about it is they know how to get your to work your female ego. They know how to stroke the female ego. Like the female ego is like, well, I'm young and those bitches over there are old and bitter. Like that's not a good way of thinking because a lot of guys will be gassing your head up and telling you like they will be like, well, those bitches are old and bitter and they're jealous of you because you're young. It's not that. That's not the case because at the end of the day, within a few years, you're gonna be those women if you're not careful. Hi Eileen. Eileen, like this video. Please like this video. That is gonna help me out a lot, ladies. Like I see 23 people watching. There should be 23 likes, okay? This is actually my very first time watching a live on YouTube. I don't see how to like it while watching. I'm on my phone. Maybe that's why. Oh, okay. Anyway, So back to financial desperation, because this is something that we have to deal with, ladies, and and I think that now is the appropriate time to talk about this because we are literally in the middle of a pandemic, lockdown, or whatever, and there are a lot of desperate people out here, and you're gonna see a rise, a steep in scammers, okay? Because I've already seen the scammers coming and trying to get my money. Anyway, close our live chat and you will see the like button. Yeah, I think so because you should be able. Charles, he backing at you and I'm live. I gotta do what I gotta do. He got an attitude, y'all. Anyway, your lipstick on point. Yeah, so I'm seeing a rise in the desperation. Like like literally from the minute we were on lockdown, I saw and I think the hypergamous mindset group, the original group was still there, was still up. There were women in the group desperate trying to find a sugar daddy because there's a lockdown and they don't know how they get their money. The job is at stake, and I'm like, first of all, why are you now looking for an SD during a time like this? Like, get off the internet. Like, what the hell are you doing on Tinder? I see girls. I'm seeing like girls leaving their house, getting on bus or a taxi or Uber or whatever, and going to meet men in the middle of this so-called pandemic. And I'm like, wow, you all are really, really desperate. Okay, DJ is laughing. And yeah, so that's the desperation that I'm talking about. And most of it is coming is for financial reasons. And ladies, you gotta create multiple streams of income, because I've always had at least for the like literally for the past 7 years, I've always had at least 2 to 3 to 4 streams of income. I've always had income coming in, which is why I was able to, you know, stay at home and not work. Because hey girl, hey cat, he must have thought I came down the river in a banana boat. Girl, who is that? You see, I remember how you used to shout at us to get off the dating apps. Yeah. Like, I mean, how many of you have, listen, if these dating apps were working, we wouldn't be here. Okay, my channel wouldn't exist. My groups wouldn't exist. Like, if those dating apps were working, it, it wasn't going to happen. Is my husband Indian? No, he's not Indian. He's half Indian. Why do you ask? It's so interesting, though. He's half Indian. He's Dogra. Well, he might as well be Indian because yes, I'm live. A dude asked you to fund his oil company. Ew, child. Apps are for serial daters. Yes, I agree. And a lot of these guys are on these apps for years. And what a lot of them would do, they would delete their account and get back on the app to make it appear like it's a new account. These men are on this app been wasting our time for years, which is why I don't like the app, which is why in the group we stress on social climbing, learning how to build your network and go to meet people, you know, who can introduce you to other people. Because come on, like Lauren Sanchez and Meghan Markle didn't meet their man off Tinder and seeking. Okay, ladies, like this is work. This is a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of us years. And you know, some of us mightn't even make it. Thank you, Stephanie. Dating app are not good for hypogamy. The men with real ass money and not dating online. Exactly. Yeah, like when you're on those dating apps, like these guys, they're not even asking you about your marital status. Like you'll be married on that app and they wouldn't even bother to ask because they don't care. They'll be asking you what you do for a living, where you work, how old are you, like the dusty questions, if you got kids. Yeah, those are the 3 dusty questions that you're gonna get from those guys. Can you use the app for sugar? It is one of my streams of income. Yeah, go right ahead. But I would not use it for anything serious. And I wouldn't do sugaring anymore because I just feel like I'm at an age where it's kind of like inappropriate for me. You need an app, Princess at us. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, ladies, you gotta create multiple streams of income, and I've always had more than one stream of income for a while. It's been like that for a while, and my goal really is to create at least 7 streams of income. And I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes and everything like that. But my goal is to create at least 7 stream of income. And creating multiple streams of income is the only way to financial freedom. You're not gonna get it from an SD. You're not gonna get it from your husband. It's not gonna happen because, and I just feel like on my Instagram, someone was like, "Well, my boyfriend delayed my allowance, and what do I do to get him to pay my allowance because he's asking me for my bank statement?" And I'm like, "Wow." Like you don't want to get yourself in a situation like that, ladies, because they and men know when you're desperate, they really do, and they know how to manipulate you and play you, and they will manipulate you with money. They will do that, like delay giving you your money knowing that you need the money, etc. Like I've been in situations like that before, and it is not a good feeling. And I see why a lot of women are against this whole hypergamous community or sugaring community or whatever, because they all kind of intertwine into each other or overlap each other. A lot of women are against it because they see women being taken advantage of by these men, because these women are dependent on these men for their money. And I am talking to you guys about this in an honest way. I'm coming to you guys in an honest way, and I'm telling you, like, please do not fall for the fairy tales and the fantasy, because it's not real. There are so many men who look for sugar babies your age. You look so freaking young. Oh, thank you, Ashley. There are some very sick men who take advantage of unsuspecting women. Yes, they do. This is why, in the sugaring community, they started teaching women to have multiple guys. And think about it. Think about this. Like you, I feel like a lot of women are putting in so much time and energy, chasing this fantasy and trying to get this one sugar daddy who's going to give them this lifestyle. And to be honest, I feel like that it's kind of like wishful thinking, because a lot of these guys who you have as sugar daddies, the reason why you need more than one is because not is to like basically protect yourself, because these guys can manipulate you and take advantage of you. But the other reasons why you need more than one is because one alone can't provide you with the lifestyle that you want. So instead of putting in all that time and energy freestyling, chasing all these guys, whatnot, um, you know, sugaring or whatnot, why not put that energy into creating multiple streams of income? You all see what I mean? Because nobody's talking about this in the level up. Nobody's really talking about it. Okay. Okay, I read that comment. So yes, create multiple streams of income. Focus, and ladies, if you do not know where to start. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start where you are right now. Let's say, for example, you have a skill or something. Let's say maybe this is just an example. You are bilingual and you can speak 2 languages. Why not teach a language? Like you can teach languages online and get money. Like there's so many things that you can do to create more income, to bring in more income. Because at the end of the day, ladies, having a job is not security. Your jobs are not secured, and I just feel like whatever all this that's going on right now, it's a clear indication that of what is to come, basically. Freestyling makes you look like a clown. Oh my god. I got confused earlier in the level up journey. Some coaches would say that working and earning your own money is seen as masculine, and that you should be dependent on a man because they like that. Girl, I saw that teaching too. I did. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe that they are telling women this because if you look at Meghan Markle, she had money. She had her own money before she met Prince Harry. She created her streams of income. She was acting, blogging. She was doing a ton of stuff, y'all. And so she was creating her streams of multiple streams of income. She had money. I think she was with like a few millions. I can't remember how much she was worth. But like for example, Lauren Sanchez. Lauren Sanchez is worth $30 million. Like you have to create wealth, enough wealth where you are comfortable. Because once you start, listen, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this. Once you start creating wealth and you start having money, your friends are gonna change. Your social circle is gonna change because you're not gonna be hanging out with broke bitches no more. Okay, you're not gonna be hanging around dusties no more. Your friends and your social circles, everything is gonna change. And this is how you're gonna start meeting real high quality men. You gotta change your social circles. You gotta move up the social ladder. You have to, because if you're making all that money and you stay in the same circle, the same dusty circle, you're just gonna end up getting a dusty that you'll have to take care of. That's it. Okay. I prefer this group better. Oh, thank you. Oh, by the way, all the ladies who are watching and you're in my group, thank you so much. Okay. Let me just make the announcement, ladies. The group is open for new members, but only for 1 week. Ladies, only 1 week. You have until next Wednesday to join the group. The fee is $40 one-time fee, and that's it. You just pay one fee. I'm not doing like those other groups where they charge you a monthly fee. That's not my thing. Okay, and for 1 week only, I'm opening up the group for new members. That's it. Okay. Am I leaving this live up? Yes, I'm leaving this live up. I'm gonna leave all my live streams up, y'all. That's dumb. Yeah, like why would it say that it's masculine to have your own money? Like, Lord, like when I saw that, I was like, wow, this is crazy. And you know what? You know what annoys me? Those people that are saying that, they have their own business, they have money, they have multiple streams of income. Some of them have wig lines, some of them have makeup lines, some of them have a job, some of them have passive income. Like, why would they do that to you? Like, I swear to God, like there are some coaches in this whole level up community that doesn't want to see us win at all. You should have your own, even if it means it's your regular transfer to your own bank account and keep it there. Yeah, I agree. You gotta have ladies. You gotta have your own money. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if people say that having your own money is you know masculine, or you should quit school to sugar. Like, I've seen all the bad advice, y'all. I've seen it because I've been in this movement from day one. Okay. So ladies, you gotta secure your financial future, and you cannot be financially desperate because these men are going to smell the desperation. They really are. What is the group name? The name of the group is a Hypergamous Mindset. It's a secret group, and in the group we talk about social climbing, we talk about wealth creation, we talk about hypergamy, we also talk about doing the inner work, which is super duper important, y'all, because again, not a lot of people are talking about this, because by not doing the inner work, you will always have blockages, and it's gonna take you a very long time, if at all, to achieve the life that you want. I hate when I hear people telling women to quit school. Yeah, like, don't do it. If you're already in school, don't do it. Don't quit, because I didn't go to college in my country at that time, because, and you all know I'm almost 41. I got out of high school in the 90s, and I just went straight to work, and it wasn't a requirement to get a job in my country. So I never did university in my country. Um, if I could go back, I probably most likely would get an education and try to get to university. But my parents, my family couldn't afford it. But yeah, ladies, if you're already in school, listen, you already incur the student loans and whatnot. Why leave? Why quit now? Like, you gotta continue. And this is another thing that we need to learn how to see things through to the end. Because I hate when people start stuff and then they never see it through. Like, you gotta see it through. And I feel like a lot of women, they want overnight success, but they're not willing to put in the work. Because there is no such thing as an overnight success. They do, but they act like they are kept women and sell us these fake online courses for $250 on things you can find on Google. Oh wow. $250? Those inner works Mondays are life. Yes, I love inner work Monday. Like, that's the only time we can talk about like our feelings and emotions and stuff like that Monday. Because you all know I'm not about that, being all up in your feelings. You all know I'm not about that life. Can you start a level up group for beginners? I have too many groups, girl, but I have a group. We have a group called Born Beauty Queens on, but we talk about beauty and stuff. But um, if you are in my group, I did recommend some groups. I recommend them. Like, you go to the about section and you scroll down, you're gonna see all the groups I recommended, and there's one level up group in there, Level Up with Goldie. Okay? Yes, Level Up with Goldie. Goldie is a member of my group and she has supported me, and I will recommend that you join Goldie's group because that's the only group I can think of for beginners. Because my group is advanced. Like, we're not in there talking about how to get $200 from a guy, or we don't have time for that. I went to college, saved 2 financial aid checks, invested those, took the money I made from the investment, possibly invested in a scam. Oh Lord. Then created a business. Now I make 6 figures. Wow, that's amazing, Catherine. Catherine, are you in the group? If you're in the group, you should make a post or go live or something. You regret nothing. You're waiting on another life from Joy. Listen, Joy is really good. She's really good at teaching women how to make money, and she has taught me a lot. I learned so much from just that one live. Okay, and I don't know when she's gonna go live again, but you all know she's busy. She's a busy woman. But yeah. Okay. How do I scroll up and see the rest of these comments? Hold on. Okay. Did I miss some comments? Okay, I read the comments. Okay. Her group is cutthroat. You all can be sensitive. Yeah, that's true. That's true, y'all. You can't be sensitive and you can't be up in your feelings. Don't ask for advice because you're gonna get real advice. Okay. Cat for president. Hey, Cat. So yeah, ladies. I am affiliated with several groups on Facebook, and I do run. I can't start a level up group simply because I don't have the patience for it, and I already do have several groups on on Facebook. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have 2 YouTube channel. I have a Patreon. I'm going live on my Patreon tomorrow because we are going to talk about the dangers of taking advice from men, especially relationship advice. That's something that you ladies need to stop, and I'm going to tell you why. If you haven't joined my Patreon, it's only $5 to join. You can pledge any amount, but $5 is the minimum. So all the ladies who pledge more than $5, thank you, ladies, so much. You all are so generous. Thank you. So yeah, get on my Patreon, ladies. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, so we did talk about creating multiple streams of income, not relying on men for your money. Ladies, stop wasting time and energy and money going freestyling. Just go to events. Try to meet people, even through work. Okay, try to meet people and try to go to events where you can meet people and network. Okay, freestyling, going and sit at a bar, at a restaurant, or at a hotel. You're just gonna be out there looking like a hooker, unless that's your thing. Because I just feel like the only way that freestyling can work is if you're out there looking to make money that same night. Let's be real, okay? So I all know I have nothing against sex workers at all. All my success starts with at least a misdemeanor. Girl, I can't lead these ladies to jail. Girl, I still want to hear your story. Listen, the ladies in the group, they can handle it. I told you all, the group is not for beginners. You have your lamp on for tomorrow's life? Okay, awesome. Yeah. And if you do not know where to start, okay, back to the topic. If you do not know where to start, you can start from anywhere in your life. Just get a pen and a piece of paper and write down all the skills that you have. Write down and come up with ways to make money. Like ladies, if you start thinking of ways to make money, money's gonna keep coming. It has to come because it's basically the law of attraction. And you know, read that book. Oh my God, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Like all those books are in the group for free. You don't have to buy them. If you're in the group, you can just download them and read them. Oh, by the way, for our Zoom meeting on Saturday, we are still reading the same book. So the ones who are in the group, they know what book I'm talking about because someone asked me. Always have your own money. Hey, Body Academy. Katrin, what did you do? I want to know what you did too. Katrin, please make a live post. Girl, I need you to go live in the group. I want to hear it. It's a no judgment zone, girl. Yes, that's a book, ladies. Subtle Arts of Not Giving an F. I don't wanna swear on YouTube. Yeah, we're still reading that book, and I'm gonna go live and share my conclusion with the rest of the book with you ladies, not live in the Zoom. Because the Zoom is your ladies, if you ladies in the group who are missing the Zoom, I do not know why y'all are missing it. The Zoom be lit AF. So y'all need to get on the Zoom. Yes, I'm live, girl. I'm live. I couldn't go live on my phone. Okay, I couldn't go live on my phone. Like I couldn't figure out how to go live here on my laptop. And the reason why I couldn't go live is because I had Safari. I thought there was something wrong with my computer because I have Safari, and Safari wouldn't let me go live on YouTube. So I had to download Google Chrome, and that's how I'm able to go live. Like I could have been going live all this time. Duh. I have 50K coming. Convince my guy to withdraw from his 401K to give me. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I must just leave it sitting on my account. But yeah, I'm grateful for it. Okay, you can leave it sitting in your account, but what I would do, I would try to invest some of it. That's what I would do. Because 50K is a oh girl, I could do it 50K right now. 50K is a good chunk of money, especially for a lot of women. You watching me while washing your hair? Hey, tell. So anyone has any questions? Wow, how did you do it? Like that, ladies, it's easy to do. Like, and I feel like a lot of you ladies are not used to dealing with men with money because my ex had a lot of money. All you gotta do is just ask for it. Especially if you're with a person for a long time, especially like if you have like some sort of business venture or something like that, like you want to start a business, you have these ideas, these men will invest in you. So 50K might seem like a lot to some women, but to other women it's nothing. And you gotta get to the point in your life where 50K is nothing, because a lot of women in the level up group are thinking that getting $300 or $500 from a guy is a big deal, when really it isn't. And they would be like, yeah, we gotta celebrate the small wins, whatnot. I'm happy for the women who are celebrating their small wins, but leave that for the beginners. Okay, because I do not want to open my group and see someone in my group getting all excited for $300 cash app or something like that. Like you're gonna get deleted. Well, I'm not gonna delete you, but your post is gonna get deleted. There are people making 50K a month. Exactly. There are people making, yes, that is so true. So ladies, you gotta start looking at money differently. Because if you think 50K is a lot of money, and oh my God, how did you do that? Like that just tells me that you're not used to having a lot of money. But you gotta get comfortable with the idea of earning that amount of money, because in the law of attraction community they teach you how to manifest money. And one of the ways to be able to manifest money is being able to be comfortable with a certain sum of money. Because some people they're gonna hear a lot of money and it's like, oh my God, wow, like, and then to some people it's just pocket change. So get comfortable with the idea of money, ladies. Get used to having money. You can sit and you can sit and contemplate, like, okay, let's say, for example, let's say $50,000 is a big deal to you. I want you to see yourself in a position where 50K is not really a big deal. It's like nothing. Like you can blow that on a purse or something. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yes, but for beginners, Cash App simplifies everything. You can buy shares right there. You see, I wish we had Cash App in my country. Carnival shares, or like that's a cruise line. Okay. I asked one of my SDs to buy me something from Amazon. He ignored my text, but he always feels so comfortable talking about sex with me. Buy cheap ass, so I have to try asking someone else. You see, that's the thing. Like, I don't, ladies, I want you all to be to elevate above that, asking a guy to buy you something on Amazon and they ignoring you. Like, the fuck is that? Like, you think if um for example, you think if Lauren Sanchez asks Jeff Bezos to buy her something, he's going to ignore her? No, he's not. So he probably thinks that you're a broke bitch, and he probably thinks that getting something for you on Amazon is a big deal or some shit like that. Like, don't, like, you're right, block his ass. I didn't know you can buy shares with Cash App. Yes, y'all are so lucky, and I'm so glad y'all are talking about this. Let's talk about making money. It is so important for women to release limiting beliefs about money. Exactly. Okay, the reason why this is going to be a little deep. Okay, so the reason why he ignored you, because you asked him to buy you something on Amazon, but he's comfortable to talk about sex, is simply because you probably deep down you probably think that you don't deserve that. You probably think that you don't deserve a guy to have a guy who will gladly buy you whatever you ask him for. And you see, this is where the inner work comes in. And that's the reason why you're attracting that guy, because why are you attracting someone, and especially giving the person at your time and attention, who wouldn't even buy you something on Amazon? They would like outright ignore you. So, like, when they talk about sex, just ignore him too. But you gotta do the inner work, and you gotta get yourself in a place where you're not even attracting men like that anymore. And this is why I talk about eliminating financial desperation. Because if you are desperate, like, if you and you're financially desperate, or maybe not even desperate, maybe you're strapped for cash, or you don't have enough money or whatnot, men can pick up on that, and they're gonna treat you as such. Their shares drop low. Oh, okay. So that their shares quadruple. So that means everything is going to be open up soon. And I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's interesting to see how the travel industry is going to um turn out in the end, because everything is so interesting right now. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I know things may look a little uncertain, ladies, but you know what? You gotta get yourself in a place where it doesn't matter what the financial situation is in the world is, you're gonna be okay. Because I am so grateful that I'm in a situation where I'm okay. I don't have to worry about money or anything like that. And you all know that I'm married, and my husband was taking care of me since we've been married. And it's like I'm so grateful that I decided to find someone who could take care of me, because if I didn't, I would not have been in a good situation right now, because I feel like a lot of women are freaking out. And I feel now is the perfect time to start talking about money and start making money. Bingo. However, this might be too deep. Because it was small and he was quite wealthy, I thought he would think nothing of it. No, start asking for bigger things. Just because a guy is wealthy, that doesn't mean they're generous. Some of them can be quite fucking stingy. Oh, y'all. Oh, I don't want to swear on YouTube. Some of them can be quite stingy. As I miss the boy, I'm just gonna sit on my until I know what I really want to do. Okay, so you all think it's gonna the shares is gonna skyrocket? Yeah, you think the travel industry is going to skyrocket after all of this? Yeah, I hope so, because you all I'm ready to get on a plane. I swear to God, like it has been a literal nightmare. Um, Trying to get all these flights canceled, because I book all my flights and everything, because you all today is the what is the date today, y'all? Let me check. It's the 20th. My surgery was supposed to be tomorrow, the 21st. I was supposed to get my surgery first thing in the morning, like literally tomorrow. I was supposed to be in Turkey today, and a freaking pandemic happened. Oh, we don't make money. We have relationship with money. When money is in the room, yes. Ask for big things and lie about it. You can always resell it and get the cash. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, and I know a lot of these airlines are struggling, but I just want all of this to be over so that we can get back to normal, get back to traveling again. I want the borders to open up, because and I'm kind of annoyed because I got a refund for my flight, and I was like, you know what, I should have just kept the credit, because I still have to travel anyway. Like I wasn't thinking. However, and it's looking for someone to talk to money is going to sit with us and talk to us. Yes. I love that. So before I go, I hope this was helpful. Ladies, please make your own money. Please focus on making your money. Like all that energy and time that we are putting in, chasing these men, trying to get money, asking these guys to buy us stuff on Amazon. Like we can use that energy towards making our own money. Because think about it. For example, I know we all want the lifestyle and whatnot, and the level of community makes you believe that the only way that you can have that lifestyle is through a man. But think about it. If you already have the lifestyle, do you think you would want a man? Do you think that you would be putting in this much effort to get a man? No, the man would already be there. You know what I mean? So ask yourself what you really want. Do you is it a man you want, or is it a lifestyle? What is it? Okay. You are going to Turkey for dental work? Huh? Yeah, I was going for rhinoplasty. Nope, that's why Oprah's still single. Exactly. There's not a man in the world that can give Oprah what she wants, because she already has everything that she wants. And she doesn't want kids, but if she did, I'm sure she would have done it without a man. Like, I feel like the only way a woman can really succeed at being a single mother is if she have a ton of money. You want the lifestyle, okay. Lifestyle for me, please. Exactly, we want the lifestyle. So, focus on creating the lifestyle for yourself. There's there are ladies, there are ways. To me, there are too many ways to make money. Like people can literally go online, okay, start acting the fool and start making money. Okay, like look at all these social media influencers. A lot of them, they make money using their looks. And ladies, listen, the better you look, the more money you make. The better you look, the more money you make. Because I'm telling you, this is why I just want to get my surgery out of the way so that I can focus on other stuff. But ladies, if you have to get your surgery, like if you're in the surgery group, you know exactly what I'm talking about because I'm admin in 2 surgery groups. So you can DM me if you want to be added. But there are so many women like okay, getting surgery and investing in your appearance is an investment. It's not just vanity, it's an investment because as women, our value is based on how we look, period. So I don't want to be bothered with a man of honesty. Exactly. So like you see, like if we are honest with ourselves, ladies, if we are truly honest with ourselves, you know that it's not the man that you want, it's the lifestyle that you want. Which is why I teach women to just focus on creating your wealth and focus on social climbing because your network is so valuable. Like the men that you are trying to have right now, the men that we are trying to meet, the men that we want, they should be in your network. So if they are not in your network, you have to change your network. It's that simple. Good point on asking yourself what it is you really want and again your life towards that. Everything you do should be in agreement with the goal. Exactly. Looks like everything in today's world, despite what people say. Exactly. Girl, let me give you all a little story time before I go. So I've been looking at places where I want to move, and I'm in the group. Oh no, I should. Okay, I'm in a group on Facebook for digital nomads for Black women, and some of the women were like, "Oh my God, it's so hard to date in insert whatever country it is that they're talking about because like they live in other countries, and you ask them how is the dating there, and a lot of them were saying like it's so hard. Oh my God, it's so hard." And I was like, damn, okay, like, then what am I going to do? But then when I went up to their profile and I look at their pictures, I was like, oh, okay, okay. They look really bad. They either, none of them wore wigs. They weren't wearing makeup. They were either bald headed or had dreadlocks. That's it. Bald headed or dreadlocks. And I was like, okay, but if you look like that, and on top of you overweight and you got really bad skin, if you look like that, it's going to be hard for you to date anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where you go. It is going to be hard for you to date. So anyway, let me stop. I'm done. I'm done with that story time, y'all. If looks didn't matter, plastic surgery industry wouldn't be worth over $10 billion. You see what I mean? So like, yeah, ladies. If it's one thing I agree with when it comes to the level of community is focus on your looks. Make sure your look is on point because you are going to make more money. Even as simple as YouTube. People who look better, they get more subscribers and they make more money than the people that don't. Well, they are different from us. We have a hypergamous mindset, so dating would be different for us. Exactly. Yeah, and they are dating regular guys and dusties, and they're having a hard time. It's too easy to get. It is too easy to attract a dusty. It's too easy to attract a regular middle class guy. That's too easy. And these women are like having a hard time dating regular schmegular guys and dusties. Like wow. Sometimes I'm in these other groups and I forget that not all these groups I'm in are like a level up base type groups, and I'm like, oh snap, you know. Stop with these short lies. Girl, I've been here for almost an hour. That was a no. I had to break the story really short because I don't know if they're watching. I don't know. I don't know if they know I have a channel or what. I don't want to go on Facebook and next thing I'm deleted from the group. So I was like, okay, let me just make the story really short. But there was more. Like we had like long ass conversations and everything. I got so deep leveling up, I no longer even desire to be married so hard because I'm giving myself what I wanted from men. Girl, I love that. I love that comment. Give yourself what you wanted from men. Treat yourself good. Treat yourself. Take yourself on dates. You know, buy yourself stuff. Be really nice to yourself. Take yourself on trips. Like this is what we want. This is what a lot of women want. They want to go on trips. They want to be wine and dine. They want the lifestyle. It's I just feel like you have to provide the lifestyle for yourself because literally 80% of men walking the earth right now are mediocre. They're mediocre. They are not going to be able to provide that lifestyle for you because they can't even do it for themselves. Okay, ladies, think of it this way: if a man won't do it for himself, why would he do it for you? If a guy think that going to a restaurant, a five-star restaurant, is too extravagant and too exorbitant and it's too much money, and he would rather eat at a takeout, do you think he's going to take you to a nice restaurant? It will never happen. You have to sit there and eat that takeout. Yes, lady C, 80%, because it has always been like that. Because if you think about it, the reason why society has changed so much that it has changed to benefit men so much. Now all men have access to women. Before, back in the day, the only men that had access to women that were the men that actually had resources. And the men that didn't have money, they had to go work for these men, like be soldiers or whatnot. And in order for them to work in the harems, like work around women, they had to be castrated, voluntarily castrated, and so that they wouldn't have sex with the women in the harems. Because like I always say the story, like when you look at the Bible, and there's the story with King Solomon who had 700 wives and 700 concubines. Do you think he was allowing other men to sleep with any of those 700 wives or 700 concubines? No, because like I have a video coming up soon about why men don't really love women, and the real reason why men don't really love women is because they can't. They will always see us as property, just like how they had cattle and whatever horses. We were property to them. That's it. And they will always see us as property, which is why a man can never forgive a woman for cheating. They can't forgive you. They will probably forgive you for other things, but cheating, that's one of the things that they can never forgive you for. And because to them, you're their possession. Like how dare someone use their possession like that? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm sorry, ladies. Sorry to burst your bubble, but men don't love us. They don't. They can't do it. 89%, and you don't want us to have the scarcity mindset. Don't have the scarcity mindset, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot of men out there who are high value men, but are not all women out there are like us, because literally 80% of women out there are pick me's, so they are going to date these mediocre men anyway. We're not them, so don't worry about it. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm not gonna tell you that all those men out there. There's so many men, like literally 80% of men. No, I'm not gonna lie to you, Ashley. Ashley, you seem upset. Where's Ashley? Ashley, I'm waiting for your reply. Yeah, Ashley, don't think like that, because at the end of the day, very few women have our mindset. You sure you're not upset, girl? Girl, you look upset. Listen, 80% of women are not like us. So, at least, you should take comfort in that. Beautiful said that makes a lot of sense, because I see how women are still treated in Arab culture like property. Yeah, I mean, come on, y'all. Like literally 100 years ago, we couldn't even vote. They don't even see us as human. What 80% of women are pygmies also, he wasn't thinking. Yeah, think about that. Because if more women, if and you know what, the more women join our movement and become, start raising their standards and leveling up, the more men will be forced to raise their standards and level up too. The reason why men can just get away by doing the bare minimum is because the bar is set so low. It really is. Testosterone literally blocks hormones that flood through the bodies when we feel deep love and attachment. Yeah, that is so true. They that's why men can just sleep with any and anyone. A man would sleep with a woman they hate. They will hate you and they will still sleep with you because they don't have. It's impossible for them to love like us. They don't feel like the attachment and they don't get that, like, that bonding feeling that we get when we have sex with them. Yeah, it's like a catch 22 with us. Even more in the new generation. I agree, but lots of women don't have the patience or courage to actually stick to standards. Again, that is so true. It really is. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How how men could love women but turn around and abuse them? Yeah, they think that obsession. You see, like they have this thing called obsession and possessiveness and stuff like that. They think that is love, but it really isn't. It's not. And the love between a man and a woman, like the way that we want and the way that so many women are searching for, it doesn't exist. It really doesn't. And the sooner you know that, the better. Society pits women against each other. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all of that on my Patreon tomorrow. We're gonna talk about all of that tomorrow on my Patreon. We're gonna talk about why we shouldn't be listening to men. Listen, the topic for our Patreon tomorrow is the dangers of taking advice from men. I think. Let me go on my phone. That's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. And I would be happy to see you ladies there because I'm gonna come with notes. Okay. Okay, yes, this is it. Can you all see this? The dangers in taking relationship advice from men. Okay? You all recognize any of these guys? Look at this one here. He's cute, isn't he? I like him, but I would not take a relationship advice from him. I like his personality. You all know who that is, right? You all share him on my timeline all the time. Like you all take these guys' word for gospel. Look at how men tear each other apart for the love of man. Girl, we're gonna talk about all that stuff tomorrow. We're gonna talk about all that stuff tomorrow. The women in the group come in the Miss Miss SA group count as and okay level. Okay, would that come and go? Count as level up women, or would they be considered pick also? I used to be in the group, but I only touched the surface. I was in that group too, but the thing about that group is, um, um, there are a lot of pick in the group, and the admin allows the pick me post, and I know she does because she has post approval on in her group. So you are seeing these posts before you let you release them. And like if I had on post approval in any of my groups and I see a post like that, like those type of posts, that post is getting deleted. Like that post will never see the light of day. So like you see, like if you don't, you literally have to beat the pick me out of women, literally. So you can't cuddle them because if you're cuddling them, they're not gonna level up. They will always be pick me's. So respect ladies. I know. Okay, there are approximately 4 billion men in the world right now. 80% still leaves us with 800 million. No sweat, ladies. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Catherine. We are a minority. Like our community is so small. Okay, and I'm so glad that Catherine actually put the numbers like that. So like if you have to work with 4 billion men, the top 20% is like that's 800 million men. There is enough to go around. So I wasn't telling you all that to give you to make you guys have like scarcity mindset. I wasn't doing that. You have to look up the population. You can see the numbers. Thank you, girl. You're so smart. You better go live. The poor girl get dragged so hard these day yesterday. I sent her to you, Maria. Who got dragged yesterday? What are examples of pick me behavior? I'm new. Pick me behavior is lack of self love. Okay, like a typical pick me is a woman who will do anything for male validation or male attention. She will go on a date. She will do anything for his approval too. She will go on a date and offer to pay. If a man says he doesn't like makeup, she wouldn't wear makeup, and then she would put down other women for wearing makeup. Like that's like pick me behavior, y'all. Like I'm not like other girls type of behavior. But it all boils down to low self-esteem and lack of self-worth at the end of the day. Okay, women who go 50-50, women who bump the bill, women who are building with men, women who are dating men because of potential. All of that is pick me behavior, y'all. Pick me. Women who are looking for love, like actually looking for this love that don't exist, that's pick me. If you tell a woman that you must go 50-50 with a guy and agree with all that shit, they say you are pick me. No, you can't. Don't go 50-50. Pick-me's have no discipline. Yes, they have absolutely no discipline. Like I did a review of that book called The Root on my Instagram live. And when I actually read the book, because I couldn't understand why there were so many women in the Roots community having a hard time with dealing with men and relationship, it's because they lack discipline. Like if the book tells you do not text a guy after a certain time, like do not answer a call after 9 p.m. Just do it. Like again, they have no discipline, they really don't. She will throw her fellow woman under the bus for his approval. Exactly. A girl on Shinika. Why you all making me say her name? A girl on group asking about starter husband. I told her to join your Patreon because those ladies aren't ready for that discussion. No, they're not ready for that. They're not ready. But watch on you will see the admin is gonna start talking about it soon. What about Barbara, the supporter, to show the man that you care, you use words of encouragement to him only? No. You're not his mama. Yes, calling, texting, initiating contact with a man is also pick me. Because you are the prize. You have to let the man, like no man wants a woman that he doesn't have to chase. If he's not chasing you and he's not putting any effort, he's not gonna respect you. Yeah, he'll have sex with you until he finds that one woman who makes him jump through hoops just to get into her good graces. You know what I mean? I don't understand why women would get with men who they are looking for someone to build with. The Dusty literally just told you, stupid ass, he is looking for an architect, not a wife. That is so funny. Don't initiate contact with a guy. Don't do it. Cause every time I've done that in the past, it never led to anything good. I'm just saying. If you want money from him, is initiating contact okay? If you think you're gonna get the money, yeah, go ahead and ask. However, ladies, think about it. If you're talking to a lot of guys online and you're going on a lot of dates and nothing is working out, and or you just don't want to give up online dating, You need to start getting paid for your time. You need to get online, join up to Night Flirt or one of those sites where you can actually talk to men and you make money. Okay? That's another way for you to make money. Don't be out here sleeping on OnlyFans or sleeping on all these websites, and judging these girls who are doing it. Like, if you don't want to show your face, there's always phone sex. Like, come on, ladies, use your imagination. If you want to be talking to men, because all they want to do is talk about sex, they want to have sex with you. They will always try to lead the conversation to sex. Let them pay. If you're wishing them happy birthday, that's fine. Ladies, please use your common sense. Like, come on, ladies, use your common sense. It's okay to say happy birthday, but like, you shouldn't be initiating initiating contact at least 85% of the time. You know what I mean? And especially in the beginning of the relationship, there should be no initiation of contact at all in the beginning. Like, if you're already in a relationship, it's fine to initiate contact ever so often. But if you are just dating this guy is supposed to be impressing you. Okay, not the other way around. My standards are so high that a lot of black men can't meet them. Girl, not just black men, a lot of men of all races can't meet your standards. But yeah, black men are for some reason extra dusty. I don't know why. Yes, friendly with a P, by the way. There's a guy that's still shooting his shot with me, even though I told him it ain't gonna happen. Wow. Ask for money. He'll either give it or he'll disappear. You tell them you don't want them. If you tell a man that you don't want them, they want to know why. Because listen, men want what they can't have. Okay, if you are the only girl, like if a bunch of girls, because this girl, what's her name, Kelsey, she went live in the Goddess School group. Um, she talked about when she worked at the strip club. All the girls would just go up to the guys, like flock to the guys who bought the champagne or whatnot, and she would be the one girl ignoring their ass. Listen, yo, I think I forgot to fill out the description of this video. I'll do it after. Yeah, she said, like, if you're ignoring them, they want to know why you're ignoring them. They really do want to know why, which is why they will try to get your attention or something. You know, ladies, look your best, look the best you can. Okay, join the Goldie Level Up group, join the Bomb Beauty Queen look, the Bomb Beauty Queens group. Join that group because that is a great group and it's going to help you get your look together. We talk about wigs, makeup. We even talk about surgery and stuff in there. Okay. Yeah, this is the group here, y'all. Okay, join the group. Come join the group because I don't allow people to talk about hair and stuff in my group, in the hypergamous mindset group, because I feel like because it's a group for women who are more advanced, I feel like we should already have our look together. So I don't discuss that in my group. Okay, so I discuss only making money, social climbing, hypergamy, and inner work, and we can talk. We do talk about other stuff. We'll talk about like how to benefit from a prenup and that type of stuff. We have those type of conversations in there. However, ladies, I don't talk about the basic stuff in my group. Thank you, Eileen. Eileen, your look has improved so much, and I love the new hair color. You know, who's said to buy anyone anything? Or you all are talking to each other. But ladies, it's been over an hour. I gotta go. Like, I swear I don't have like the energy and stuff like Shira to be on a live for like 3 hours. I don't know if I can do that. But ladies, I gotta go. This was it was really nice. And thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate it. And oh, someone's texting me. Yeah, I really appreciated you all. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave you ladies with a message. Ladies, only you can save you. Don't expect people to save you. To save you, you know what I mean? Save yourself and figure out what it means to be able to save yourself. With me, it means creating financial freedom and financial independence. That's what it means to me, saving myself. So, ladies, save yourself. Nobody's gonna save you. You only save yourself because you have to look out for number one. You're the most important person in your life. Okay, no one else. Bye, ladies. Okay, how do I end this? How do I end this? Hold on. Y'all, I swear to God, I wish I could have gone live on my phone.